Just so you can see the setup, we've got the TrackMan at the back. We've also got Pro V balls this morning. So we are going to show you from some balls that we all hit, whether it's a Pro V or any other brand. So we're not using driving range particular balls. So you'll get real data and understand that this will actually translate on your game in whichever area or part of South Africa that you play.
And obviously everything is set up to current conditions, from temperature to altitude. The TrackMan is set up to a premium golf ball. If we have any other viewers, let's call it from the UK at sea level, we are at altitude. So
fantastic.
That makes a big difference for us. So low club head speed, more distance, which is what I like. First things first, when I look at it, it just looks super forgiving to me. I put it down, it screams confidence. Obviously this is the shaft that I play, Ventus Red, 6 extra stiff. If anyone wants to question my stiffness to my club head speed, go for it, but I love playing an extra stiff. Weighting in the back, 12 gram weight in the heel. So it is draw bias. I've set it up at standard, so I haven't adjusted anything. And yeah, it looks pretty good. They've got the Power Bridge technology as well, which is something new. I think that just screams like a trampoline effect off the face a little bit. So yeah, let's hit a couple and see. Just so you know, to everyone, my bad shot is right.
Okay.
So draw biasness to me is quite nice. I like that.
Okay.
So let's give it a go.
Nice. Launching quite high, huh?
It is a 10.5 degree.
Okay. You would normally play with a 9?
I traditionally play with a 9. So if you have a look at that, nice carry, good launch angle, club head speed, it's okay. I'm sure I can get it faster. Ball speed relation to club head speed is pretty good. It is a little spinny, but I do expect that from the Max. But it's nothing, it's nothing terrible. I mean, if you have a look at the relationship to everything, you know, it's a little above the ratio that I need.
Yeah.
Ball speeds are slightly low. I did hit it out of the heel, and it did fade a little bit. But it was a lot straighter than what I hit. I felt like if I hit that, you know, with my driver, yeah, it would be a little bit more to the right.
Right.
So
the forgiveness is starting to come in.
Forgiveness is there. It's got a very, very good feeling. It's got almost like a nice bouncy effect off the face, which I like. That was heel strike.
Yeah, but lower, better launch.
That's okay. Still warming up.
Good spin rate.
Better spin rate for a heel strike, right? 256 carry at 104 club head speed is relatively good. The total 280 carry for 280 total. I would take that all day.
All day long. The 2 average is sitting on 279, I think, 278, roughly there.
But obviously that factors to an average through the season, right? So they don't have a lot of high altitude places other than Mexico and a couple of places, so I think they play a lot of golf at sea level. Listen, I haven't struck this out the middle yet, and it's actually performing quite nice, which is what I like. That was it.
That was it.
Still 104.
Yeah.
But that was out of the middle, so you got an extra 2-3 meters, ball speed slightly up. Spin rate's up, obviously, it's a 10.5, so with loft there's going to be a little bit more spin, obviously.
Yeah.
But if you have a look at this, right, the last one I hit out of the middle, the other 2 I hit out of the heel. And I mean, if you have a look at the dispersion, I mean, the carry is not far off. 254, 257, call it 258, and 256. And I've hit it all over the face. So from a forgiveness point of view and from a dispersion point of view, listen, it's the first time I'm hitting balls this year. So
but those dispersions would have been fairway all day long.
Pretty much, yeah. I mean
the dispersion in meters.
Well, it's almost 40 meters.
No, it's 20 meters in dispersion. You're sitting on 20, isn't it?
18 right, 20 left.
Okay, so about 40 meters.
Yeah, but listen, I mean, I'm just trying to hit it hard now.
Yeah.
I'm not really worried about fairways.
Got you.
The ball's starting on lines that I'm comfortable with, right? It's not going off the planet.
Okay.
So yes, it's fairway. Obviously, I'll set up where I need to set up.
Yeah.
So I'm very happy. Like, honestly, I don't feel like I've missed a fairway, to be honest. And I am, obviously, me trying to hit it harder.
Yeah.
I'm going to hit it all over the face.
The camera, they always say, adds a couple of miles per hour or kilometers per hour.
So we'll see. I think there's still a little bit of juice in the tank. But honestly, a 9 degree in the max, I might even, I would put this in the bag.
Yeah.
Very easy. Like, it screams confidence. Like, I want to be in play. You know, if I hit a 256 carry and I'm searching for 265, I'll rather hit a 256, 280 total than have that extra 10 meters and I'm worried about where it's going to go on the fairway. I want to hit fairways. Yeah. So it's super easy, super forgiving. I'm actually enjoying this. I like the look, I like the feel, I like the feedback off the face. So it's quite nice, actually, I'm not going to lie.
Ooh.
Yeah, low on the face, so it's going to spin.
Low on the face, but I think that's going to be
speed's a little up.
Higher.
So here's the thing, right? Clubhead speed's gone up slightly, but it hasn't affected the carry. I mean, I literally hit it low on the face, and it went 254 carry to the one I hit in the middle to 257. So...
But this is real. This is what happens to us every day on the golf course.
Yeah, 100%. So I know I'm going to get chirped about my clubhead speed and all my numbers because those weren't my tour day numbers. Forgive me for having a day job. But I mean, listen, the spin rate's gone up because it was low on the face, but it's not really affecting the carry distance where I'm striking on the face. Yeah. You know, good luck to me hitting the LS if I'm striking it like this at the moment.
But that will also give us quite a nice insight.
Correct.
Into because tour players, you know, Arthur, we speak about it all the time. They haven't gone more bladey over the years. They've gone less or more forgiving.
Yeah, correct.
Whether it be driver, whether it be irons, you know, those days are certainly have shifted towards a more practical playing club, even in the pro section, versus just your super bladey options.
Correct. The game's hard enough. And if you have a little bit more forgiveness and consistency, you're going to be up there a lot more. You're going to stress less while you're standing over the ball, and you can literally just play. There's a lot of guys on the PGA Tour, European Tour, that actually plays with oversized golf clubs, or let's call it a non-traditional head. Yeah. Because it just screams forgiveness. You know, you just want to go hit your targets and go hit your spots, right? So,
but those guys, they make it possible for us. And I want to say it's always ego, but there's something to, and you know, you recently converted me. I come sort of out of a blade world. But those guys just tells you, just make the game a little bit easier for you. It's already a very technical way. Our swing consistency is something we always have to work on with the coaches. So if the club can work around some of the weak points that you have as a golfer, why not accommodate that?
100%, 100%.
Okay,
so
you like that, Max?
I do like it. Yes, the spin rate's up. It's a 10.5 degree. You know, if I get a 9 degree driver and get it to 2.8, even 3,000 spin, I'm not really worried. But all in all, I really do like this. Like, this is surprising me a lot compared to even the previous model on the Aerojet. The feeling for me is totally different. That consistency on ball speed and carry, I think, is the crucial factor. I kid you not, I've been hitting it all over the face. Yeah. So the nice thing is it is draw bias. I would say 70 to 80% of golfers hit a fade or a slice. So it's very easy to turn it over. I turned it over a lot easier earlier. I was probably a little bit more free. And then obviously if you are a drawer of the ball and you're still looking for forgiveness, you can swap the 12 gram weight to the back and put the 3 gram weight to make it less draw bias, which is very nice. And I mean, there's other ways to alter it. You can, you know, de-loft the club, which will open up the face. So, but all in all, from a forgiveness point of view, I'd give this a 5 out of 5.
A look perspective?
Look, I'd give it a 4 out of 5. Listen, it's upright and it's very very forgiving, sorry. So 4 out of 5 is, I think, fair. I'm not going to just rate this 5 out of 5 for everything. Yeah, for feel, it's 5 out of 5. I'm very happy with this.
Can I add one more score?
Yeah.
Because one of the things at the moment, and we've spoken that before, is this marketing drive the whole time to convert you into the latest and the greatest. Yeah. And, you know, I know mates that still play with clubs that are 11 years old, but it's just what they enjoy. But there is, we always say, there's a reason with technology where it's going, and it's a reason every now and again to look at your bag and make sure you're up to date. But just give me a rating about the marketing, what do you want to call it, buzz that's around the club versus what you just felt. Do you think they've justified launching a new range?
I do think so, right? Yes, Cobra launches a new product every year, which is a little irritating to me. I feel like 2 years is a fair time to give it, a run. But obviously they're a business, right? So I think from what I've seen on the reviews, I've obviously done a little bit of homework on it as well. It's definitely better than what I expected. I know Rick Shields has always favored Cobra in past videos. And listen, the hype is there. There's a reason. Ball speed has been fast for me. Club head speed has been okay today. But that carry number is really good. Yeah. So I think it's exciting. And obviously I'm comparing it to the Aerojet. I do think it's way better. Way better. Way better than the Aerojet. Nothing wrong with Aerojet. I know some tour players that have been playing it that are even not contracted to Cobra. It's been a decent driver, but I'm excited to hit the rest. I'm liking what I'm seeing, and I'm liking what I'm feeling.
So I just want to extract 10 seconds out of the summary out of that for me. The biggest thing that I saw here this morning, Arthur, is that not one shot was consistently in the same spot.
Correct.
But together, the data still averaged out as normal. And
Correct.
That's the whole point of a max.
Correct.
Is if it didn't do that right now.
Correct.
I just want to say, even to Cobra, if they're listening, if that didn't do that right now, we would have been honest about that.
Correct. Listen, if I hit it all over the face and I went listen, with some other drivers, it probably would have been 230 carry. Yeah. I kid you not. Some of them were very poor strikes. Yeah. So from an MOI, from a feeling, from an aesthetic point of view, it's ticked all the boxes. So if I had to repeat my review, okay, from a field perspective, 5 out of 5. From a look perspective, a 4 out of 5. It's a little upright for me, but I like it. Yeah. And then from a performance rating, I'd probably also give it a 5 out of 5. It's not a driver I would jump to, but it's sitting in the back of my head. I'll kid you, I'm not kidding. So very, very good. I like it.